Hi, friends. Today, I'll tell you a story about Bunny and his bravery. In a soft, sunny meadow lived a little bunny. He was fluffy, happy, and loved to play. Every morning, Bunny would hop through flowers, chase butterflies, and nap under his favorite tree. All the animals in the meadow felt safe and calm. The sky was blue, and the air smelled like wild berries. Life was simple. But one afternoon, the wind whispered something different. It danced through the trees faster than before. Bunny's ears twitched. The clouds began to gather. Something was coming, something big, and Bunny's heart began to beat just a little faster. The sky turned dark, like someone had painted it with gray crayons. The wind whooshed loudly. Leaves flew everywhere. Birds chirped loudly as they flew away. Squirrels and mice scurried into holes. Even the butterflies disappeared. Bunny looked around. "A storm," he whispered, and his paws began to shake. He wanted to run and hide like everyone else. But then he heard it. Chirp, chirp! It was coming from the tall tree by the river. Bunny looked up, and there it was, a baby bird stuck on a branch, flapping its wings in fear. The baby bird was too small to fly. The branch it sat on was shaking in the strong wind. Bunny's eyes widened. The river below looked wild and fast. The rain started tapping gently at first, then harder. Bunny felt scared. He had never done anything like this before. But then he looked at the bird again, all alone, and thought, "If I don't help, who will?" He took a deep breath. His paws were small, but his heart felt big. He didn't feel brave yet, but he knew he had to try. "Hold on, little bird," Bunny whispered. "I'm coming." Bunny put one paw on the trunk, then another. The tree was wet and wobbly. Leaves swirled all around. Thunder rumbled in the sky like a big drum. Bunny's heart pounded, but he kept going, up, 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 step by careful step. He didn't look down. He just focused on the baby bird. Finally, he reached the branch. The bird chirped loudly and flapped its tiny wings. "It's okay," said Bunny softly. He wrapped the bird in a big green leaf and held it close. Then, slowly and carefully, he began to climb down. His paws were sore, but his heart was strong. By the time Bunny reached the ground, the rain was pouring. He dashed to a hollow log and crawled inside. It was dry, warm, and just big enough for both of them. Bunny tucked the baby bird beside him. "You're safe now," he whispered. The bird chirped softly and snuggled into Bunny's fur. Thunder still rumbled outside, but inside the log it felt like a cozy little home. Bunny was still a little scared, but he smiled. He had helped someone, and even though he was small, he had done something very big. That night, he slept soundly, like a hero. When Bunny woke up, the sky was clear and blue. Sunlight sparkled on the wet grass. The storm was gone. The meadow was waking up. Birds chirped, squirrels peeked out, and butterflies fluttered again. The baby bird opened its eyes, hopped to the edge of the log, and flapped its wings. Then, with a little chirp, it flew into the sky. Bunny watched with wide eyes and a proud heart. All the animals gathered around and cheered for Bunny. He had been scared, yes, but he chose to be brave, and that made him a true hero. So you see, friends, bravery isn't about being the biggest, strongest, or fastest. It's about caring enough to help someone even when you feel scared inside. Bunny didn't wear a cape or have superpowers, But his kind heart made him a true hero. And guess what? There's a brave heart inside you, too. Next time you feel nervous or unsure, just remember Bunny and take one small, brave step. That's how heroes are made, one brave choice at a time. Being brave means doing the right thing, even when you're scared. Even the smallest ones can do something big. Bye-bye, and thank you for listening.